Gents, click ready.
My bad. My bad. My phone buzzed at me and I had to
Hello.
see what was going on.
Oh, I forgot I had that.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh,
Welcome.
what do we put the party as?
This is a person from a server.
Oh. I see.
Server pings worked out in our favor today. Anyways, hi, welcome.
Hello. Thanks
Hi, what up?
thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks for coming. We didn't have to trap somebody.
Yep, no problem.
Well, that's debatable.
This is debatable, so I hope you're ready for some shenaniganery, because it's not going to be pretty.
What was that word?
Shenaniganery.
Shenaniganery. Okay.
Yep.
No problem. My last reclear of this fight, the only person alive when the boss died was the Gunbreaker.
Son of a bitch!
Jinx, that's all you, buddy. You shall carry us to the promised land.
It's what I exist for. Let's see. No one needs anything longer than 10, right?
Yes.
Nim's not machinist, so yeah, all we need is 10, I believe.
Alright, just double checking.
Name is on
10 going out then.
I thought you said PP mage for a second.
You know what? How do you want to shake that? You know?
This is nothing personal, but I
No, I
must
didn't ask.
have your
It's like
soul.
Phase 2. We're starting phase 2.
I was like, did I pause?
Correct. I'm not potting, so don't.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
Back. In back. Support bait. R.
Sail go in. Sail go in.
Oh,
Arrow normal.
my
Off the ledge we go. First pulls for memes, folks.
Yep.
Clear your head and focus on what you're doing.
And out.
Maybe do a food reminder, because I totally had food on last pull.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
Front. Out. Back. DPS bait. R. Wide normal.
Calls are gonna be different because markers are different.
Bravo Delta.
That looks like south to me.
Well, that is
D
Delta.
spread.
Doesn't matter this time. Let's be glad. Spots. Pay attention to your numbers, please. You're going to
Spread.
touch the ball.
Take Electrope has many uses. Watch and learn.
Thanks, make sure to swap.
Left.
I'll erase you.
Remember, mechanics come first and foremost.
Frothing.
Beautifully done, folks. Washington. Gents, you can just point that at the wall.
Good talk. Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
And not murder cup.
And not murder everybody.
Yep.
Yeah, probably good.
A your
good
clock
strat.
off. Off.
But to surrender to Electrope.
Yep. And then be left with your marker. Make sure to be away from your buddy. And remember to move really fast when AoEs come out.
We can stop.
I don't know why
Please.
it does this. It'll be fine.
The
after
night
this.
lead. The night lead.
Yep.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, backwards.
Defend me!
Stupid. Okay.
My body will hold. It must.
You ever get those moments where you accidentally miss one of those and then you're just your like muscle memory keeps you switching even though you missed it.
I will live. No!
Can I restart really quick?
Yes, go ahead and restart right now.
I think I took 3 of those in a row just because I like my brain could not fucking rewire.
Hey, phase 2 second pull, let's go.
Hey, we got phase 2 right there. Prog time.
Yep.
Alright, cups resetting.
Yep.
Cerveza time.
hate the fact that even in raids you can't fucking just insta-close. As manager it is.
Welcome back.
Ready check for safety, and let's get started.
I wonder what that is. That, like,
We can ponder on it when we're not trying to clear this fight.
And out.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul. Wicked Thunder has returned to the league! If one needs wings, one needs simply make them. She's great wings! Ha! A wickedly diverse!
Back. Out. Front. Support bait. Close. Arrow normal.
I need your. I got you. I got you.
The heal also needs
Good.
What?
That's what happens when our shield really dies. Off the ledge!
There is no limit to Electro's
I don't know why that happened there, but it.
You stepped out too far. You with the wrong pattern.
That out.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul. Wicked Thunder has returned to the league! If one needs wings, one needs simply make them. His great wings! Ha! A wickedly divine!
Back.
Oh no.
And they're done! Is it over already?
In, back. DPS baiting. Close. Ah, fuck. I did not move appropriately, that was my bad.
Tell your Final Fantasy to stop being a dick.
Oh dear, the challenger has fallen out of the ring.
Kupo Kanyon.
Third time's the charm, as they say.
What do they say?
Yeah, I have no idea why it wants to, doesn't want to work. That was really weird.
10 out.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul. Wicked Thunder has returned to the league!
Back. Out. Front. DPS bait. Bar. Arrow normal.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
Bravo Delta.
Yes.
Delta partners. Or spread, sorry, spread. That.
How's this?
Spread.
Take this!
Thanks, memories off the boss.
Watch and learn!
Right.
I'll erase you!
Your sides. Mechanics over DPS here. I know it's a 2-minute window, but just do the stuff.
Dang.
Same sides.
Say again.
South is the new north. Get in your spots.
No! I cannot die here! I have no choice but to surrender to Electro.
Wicked Thunder is discharging vast amounts of ether! Remember to be away from your buddies, and swap if needed. Get in the middle for healing. Swap if needed. One more.
Needed C.
Go to south. Missed for this.
E2 clean.
Do you tanks remember when to hit the
Taking this
LB?
from me.
Yes.
Yes.
Both of you will try and hit it at switch. Whichever one of you gets it, but both of you will be hitting it. Remember what side you're going on. This is a light party split. Remember your groups. And you'll be heading to the one that's 2 away from you, that are both away from you.
Right side will be heading to 3.
The right side is heading to the 4.
No callouts during exit flares, because the group's got to go to different spots. It's personal responsibility. You either read or follow the group. But let's not confuse people.
Okay.
And out.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul. Wicked Thunder has returned to the league! If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
Back. Out. Front. Support baiting. R. Arrow normal.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
He's gathering ether, but to what end?
North.
Yep.
Bravo partner.
Black spots.
How's this?
Spread, spread, spread.
Take this! Electrope has many uses. Watch and learn.
Ooh, look at that massive cannon.
Right, right, right.
Still sharp as ever.
I'll erase you.
Day. Swap. Good job.
Solid and clean. Nice work, guys. That
Okay.
was the more.
Space ourselves. Turn that way anyway.
No. I cannot die here.
Remember to start left of your markers.
I have no choice but to surrender to Electro.
Wicked Thunder is discharging vast amounts.
Remember to be away from your buddies. And swap if need be. Get in the middle for heals.
Something is growing from her body.
Swap if need be. Swap one more time. And south.
Yeah, I think I'll leave that to you, Kai, because I'm doing a bunch of double weaving by the time it's time to hit the LB.
She's taken Electro
Alright, gents,
into
you
her
heard.
body and unleashed a new fellow soul.
If you're holding or no mercy?
Now.
Remember where you're going. Watcher, be in the middle. This is mustard bombs. Everyone's gonna spread, the tanks will take the tethers.
Spread
Tanks will be
after
up
they
front.
go
You
out.
only-
Ow.
I should perhaps have mentioned they were tank busters.
I
TVs.
get. I did a quick review of the video and forgot they were heavy. It's water, so knockback.
Yep, go to the right red dot. The right red dot.
She's using
And there's going to be a left red dot you're also going to have to stand in front of after this goes off.
Alright, Fuko, you'll die.
That is a tiny red
Yep.
Well, at least it's there, thankfully.
Yeah. It could not be there.
I'm gonna need help on this.
Okay.
I love those little LEDs there for that express purpose.
Theo, get a cup up, please.
Oh, yeah. I should have. That's my bad. I should have ripped that.
Alright, stack in the center. Stack in the center, everybody. Tight stack. We will be heading to free.
I went the wrong way.
Southeast side, southeast sides.
And then be out.
I need to provoke.
Yeah.
Back on their feet. What grit?
Cardinals donut. Stack.
Where's my buddy? Hold on.
Spread. And sides. Okay, cool.
Welcome to Midnight Prog, folks. Alright. Do people need me to go over Twilight and Midnight? Or all of what just happened?
Just give me a refresher on that last one. The very
I'm gonna go over
last.
Mustard Bombs. I'm gonna go over Mustard Bomb spread spots real quick, too. We can actually use the
The back.
2 rows up
back
here.
gate.
They're literally exactly the same. So Jinx will be right here. Gents will be over here. So get in your spots. As I'm calling your name, get in your spots. So Jinx will be over here. Gents will be over there. I'm gonna be on this square. Seo's where Seo is. Noah's where Noah's is. Cup, you're gonna be right here on this one. And then Nim, you're over here. And we'll all spread next to these.
Spread, right?
Yep.
Yep.
So after the tanks grab tethers, you'll be all right there. What's going to happen is all but 2 of the non-tanks will get explosions on them. Tanks, you're going to have a debuff on you that you're going to need to high-five a person to grab. And your priority, so for Gents, your priority will start with me, and then around this way. So as you're seeing each person, whoever didn't explode, you're going to hand it to them. That person, also, if you would like to head towards your respective tank, you can. But just grab it and go back to your spread spot. Don't, like, tank the take spot or anything. Go back to your spread spot.
You guys are actually my priority. You guys are actually the order from the bottom to top that you are on my party list, which is great.
I mean, that's not super important, but I'm glad it works that way.
No, it makes it a lot easier.
Yeah, in case he somehow misses the
my way up.
It also works because in case he misses the explosion looking out, he can also look at his party list.
Yeah. True. Jinx, you're gonna go the other way.
Yep.
There is a possibility, per se, that, for example, me and Seo both don't get explosions. Gents, your priority is me, and Jinx will then grab Seo. You will never grab the person #1 priority of the other tank. So Jinx will never pass to me, and Gents will never pass to, in this case, Owain. So you will only ever be passing to only the people outside of the #1 priority. So
You can only ever make an L, not a C.
true. Don't make a C. Only ever an L. But if those people possess the capability to, like, move or inch their way or jump, whatever. For example, like, Nim and Owain and Seo can probably all jump while they're doing it as well. Because none of your... Depends on how your rotations are set up and whatnot. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. Really, the tank should be able to spot you pretty easy.
Especially me, because I'm air quotes cheating with an ultra-wide monitor.
True.
I can literally see everyone.
Wouldn't it be to where you want one of you three and me to meet up, like, right here?
Theoretically, but there's more than plenty of time to just have a tank walk to a spot and grab it.
Okay.
The tails will happen in 2 fashions. It will either be 2 water, which will happen exactly the way we saw, She can go right to left or left to right. It's just whatever way she chooses to charge them first. And then there'll be Fire Tails, where we will head to the front of the arena opposite to the tail she charges. So Water, we go to the side of the tail she charges. Fire, we go to the opposite side of the tail she charges. And for that, we'll go to the front of the arena, because it's a smaller movement to dodge when we're in the front of the arena, but you can also go to red dot if you really want to. Just treat it the same, but backwards if you would like. I wouldn't recommend, but do you, I guess. We'll go to the front. Just follow me during that if you don't know, because there's plenty of time during that first tail thrust to be able to, like, follow the people who already know what they're doing. Twilight and Midnight. Twilight's going to take some getting used to for people because you're going to have to read her. Because I'm not really great at calling that particular one. If someone else is, you're more than free to, but I'm not very good at it.
I feel like
I just read and go.
that we died to, calling it was too late.
Yeah.
That you have to know it.
Yeah. If you possess the capability, so go right ahead. There's also plenty of time if people want to, like, focus target me or put a Dorito over my head. Do as you please. I am 9 out of 10 times correct. 9 out of 10. There have been times where I'm wrong, because I'm human. But I've done this fight a lot, so I, for the most part, am pretty good at that mechanic. I just can't call a spot. But she's just going to do the same thing she does in normal, where she pulls out 2 clones. They'll each cleave half the room. The first one will come with those, like, baited puddles beneath us, which is why we all stacked in the center like that. But other than those baited puddles, nothing happens during the first set. And then during the second set, she will do a Wicked Special, which is that mechanic you saw immediately after Exit Flares, where she will either do those purple beams, which you saw, which is just the center is safe, or she will do a Flame Sword, which we saw during Twilight this time around, where it's these squares on the outside that are safe. So Midnight is in between the middle of this square and the middle of this square, or the Wicked Special that's center safe is in between the middle of these 2 middle squares. So from here to here is safe. And then outside is anything on these outer squares. The middle 2 are just not safe, period. Then Midnight gets only mildly more complicated. So how we will do Midnight is we'll split up into pairs, melee and front with the tanks. Of course, I'm acting as the melee this time around, so Gents, I'll be your buddy. And she will bring down 8 clones around the arena, 4 on the Cardinal, 4 on the Intercardinal. The Intercardinal or the Cardinal will drop first, it's random. And she will either have winged clones or cannon clones. The winged clones will do donuts, so we'll have to be underneath them. And the cannon clones will do line AoEs, you'll have to be opposite them. So during any particular pattern, either Cardinals or Intercardinals will be safe. And how we will do swapping, because occasionally you'll have to swap, is we will all head to our Intercardinal partner spots to start with. And in the case that Cardinals are safe, we will move counterclockwise. So, for example, me and Jens' spot is north and northeast. We will have those 2 clones, and then just kind of circling around with your buddies, going counterclockwise. So, Jinx and Owain will start northwest, and then head west if needed. And you will always stick to those 2 clones. So in the case that we start, because we'll always just kind of head to the Intercardinals to start with as we're watching them, in the case we have to go over here for a donut, and then we have to come back over here for a donut, we're not going to move counterclockwise twice. We're going to move counterclockwise once, and then back to the 1 clone. You will only ever be doing the 2 clones that are yours.
So we're always going to be on that one, heading, you and I, as example, heading to B or to her, where she is standing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She will also at the same time either cast Concentrated Burst or Scattered Burst. This is spread and stacks with your buddies. Concentrated Burst is stack, Scattered Burst is spreads. How we will do spreads is DPS are on the farthermost counterclockwise portion of the buddies, of the safe spots. and tanks are on the more clockwise version of your spots. If that made absolutely no sense to you, looking at the middle of the arena, supports are left, DPS are right. But that's looking at the middle of the arena from your spots. So, assuming this is the middle of the arena...
So, if our camera is looking at the middle of the arena...
Yeah.
Okay.
So, assuming, for example, me and you, gents, this is the
Yep.
middle of the arena,
Yep.
I am over here, and you are over where you're currently standing,
Yeah.
for example.
So me and you, technically, if it's north, I'll be here. If it's northeast, I'll be here.
Yeah, and I'll just kind of rotate to follow you, but enough to spread away from you.
Like, look,
You may
look
also-
at her now. Like, Noah, come here a second.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Wayne,
No,
that's
it's
a good point as a DPS.
Yeah.
Basically, put your camera towards the clone, DPS go left, supports go right.
So, just pick one of the many methods you like to use, and stick with it. Whatever gets you through the mechanic to see it correctly, hear it correctly. Whatever is your best way to do that, go ahead and do it that way. As far as like spacing, especially for scattered bursts, the blue circles that are coming down, as long as you're inside those blue circles, you're always safe. So for example, if it's a winged clone coming down with a donut, the blue circle that the clone is coming down in, as long as you're within that blue circle, you're safe. So if we're scattered bursts, me and Jens can just head to the inside edges of the blue circle on opposite sides. And when it comes down to do the donut, we'll both already be safe. This also works for the... this kind of works for the cannon clones. It's a little worse.
I was going to say, do you want to be outside of those in that case?
Not outside of the blue circle, but like, you'll have to guesstimate a little more with the cannon clones. But you also have a little more room with the cannon clones, so they're a little more lenient. Technically, the blue circle trick works. For example, if the cannons are cardinal first, you'll just use the circle that's coming from the intercardinal one as your gauge of point of reference. It just, if the cannons are second, you won't have that.
You do donuts first, and you no longer have a circle to work with.
Yeah. The nicest pattern we can ever get is intercardinal donuts first, and then cardinal cannons. So we don't have to move. We just have to do stack and spread in a corner, and we're all good. We don't have to rotate or do anything fancy. But that's not always how it's going to play out. Also, after the mechanic is done, I think it's just a raid wide. I don't think she does anything fancy during this mechanic after it's over. I think it's just a raid wide. Other mechanics, she will store her tails and just keep it stored while the mechanic is happening. So, just to prep you, we're going to get more of the honeybee lovely M1s 9 lives, that kind of shenaniganery where we're going to get stored stuff that we're going to have to remember. And I will call it out if someone wants to type it out. That's fine too. You can spend time making macros for it later if people want, but for now, let's get in, let's see more of Phase 2. If everyone is ready.
Yeah.
Questions, comments, and concerns right now.
Check food.
And that's pretty much all we're going to be able to call out. After that point, it becomes personal responsibility.
Once we get past that point, we'll figure it out past that point.
No.
Yeah. Let's worry about what we've seen.
I was going to say, that's a lot of information. So, let's make it work.
We're gonna have to see Twilight and Midnight a few times before people are able to think about anything else.
We pretty much had to dump most of Phase 2 on you, so it's fine.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
Back. Out. Front. DPS bait. R. Wide curse. Wide curse.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
He's gathering Eva, but to what end?
South. Charlie partner.
Black butts.
How's this?
Spread, spread, spread.
Take this!
Ooh, heal through it, heal through it, heal through the bleed! Don't accept the res and play your debuff out.
Everyone's got a buff. A debuff
Yep,
relic.
everyone's got one.
Gucci.
Thank you for the heals.
Right.
Right, right, right.
Sharp as ever.
I'll erase you.
Stay.
In further cup, in further cup. It didn't matter on that pattern, but it will on
Stay,
the other
stay,
one.
stay, stay.
And they're done. Is it over already?
Oh no, you don't.
You will not kill me. I will kill myself.
So you jump off right at the end of the cast, like, oh no. And out.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the league. of wings. Ha! Wickedly divine.
Back. In back. DPS bait. Close. Arrow normal.
There is no limit to electrode potential.
Is gathering either, but to what end?
North. Bravo partner.
How's this?
Spread.
Take this! Electrode has many uses. Watch and learn.
Oh, look at that massive cannon. That's still
Left.
sharp as ever.
I'll erase you.
Swap.
This is the type patterns. Remember to be close.
Dang.
Okay.
South is the new north. That was the wrong direction.
I have no choice but to surrender to Electrode.
Wicked thunder is discharging. Exchanging vast amounts of ether.
People are getting hit, so be prepped for that. Swap if need be. And center for heals.
Something is growing from her body.
Swap if need be.
My body will hold. It must.
You said 45 before that. It's
Yeah,
threshold
45
rate.
is sunrise, hit percent.
She's taken electrope into a
We got a polar, we were at 46. So. We are close, not
Now,
right there, but.
now.
Head to your spots.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Middle.
So what strategy are you guys doing for access? Seems like the
They're still in it, but for how long?
Sorry, you're really quiet for me, so I can't hear you.
Yeah.
what spot are you going for X's? Because the dealer goes to a different spot each time.
They're back on their feet.
They should just be heading to the middle, and then just. Ooh.
They were in the third spot last time.
Yeah. Try and go to the middle spot.
Fire.
Okay, be front right. Be front right. Over by me.
She's using electrope to convert her body's ether.
And then you're ready to move. Book it. There we go.
Said next
That's
time
fine.
said next time she does it, that's storage, right?
Yep. She'll store it and she'll do something in the middle.
I'll try and call this.
For now, let's just not die to the explosion.
Oh, we didn't have a
I did throw Heart of Light personally. I should have thrown Rep as well because I had it.
Northwest.
That's east, then I'm right.
Northeast, two sides, two sides.
Are they done? Is it over already?
And then head in the direction of your midnight spots. We're gonna die, but just head in the direction. So
I'm
people
pretty
know where they're
close
going.
already. I'm dead. but I'm
True.
close enough.
Cardinals are coming down first, and they're intercardinal. You'll be, or cardinal.
Hey, I'm
Oopsies.
pretty-
That was my bad. I
Pretty
called
sure
that
I'm
wrong.
dead. I almost
Wait,
died exactly where I needed to be.
Almost. You had the exact spot where you needed to be for the first part.
Was that what people needed for Twilight?
Yeah, that,
It didn't do anything for me.
Okay.
The Twilight thing. It's, I don't know. Maybe everybody else was good with it, but I felt like it was too slow. Maybe I just slowed right back.
the pop sprint for that too.
Yeah. You just gotta, as they're coming down, spin your camera to try and find which two are coming down first. And then try our best.
Should we take a break? Rest
Yeah,
room
let's
or-
take our 5 minutes. It seems an appropriate time.
Okay.
What confused me earlier is because someone said like go to like the 2 arrow or whatever, so that's what I did instead of going to the middle
What'd-
earlier. You know, like the whatever the holes.
Oh, for the
stack
axis.
thing.
But
Yeah.
then the two arrows will stay spot afterwards, so just go there after.
Mm.
The same middle.
Yeah, there's gonna be cleavage between the second and third row that you want to stand in on the far right or far left, depending on which your group is.
Now, the stack markers on the healers are freaking huge. Like, giganormous. You can be in different safe spots and still be in the stack as long as they're only one row apart. Which is probably why there wasn't a lot of death happening, because technically everyone not with cup was still with cup.
You can be, you can be in the next safe spot over. Be okay.
Yeah.
No
So
more than
those
that
stacks
though,
are
because that's
huge.
too far.
Yeah, no more than that. So the reason we have everyone head to the middle is for that explicit purpose. Technically speaking, you'll have PF parties that'll do some awkward stuff, but we will not be doing that. We'll be all just heading to the center. Just know if you're heading to the center, there's a possibility you'll be moving 2 Exaflare rows up. You'll never be heading 2 backwards, though. She always keeps you in melee range.
I never knew that. Cool.
Yeah, you'll never have 2 back. So. But you can potentially have the first 3 rows will all potentially be safe spots. So. More often than not, it is the middle 2. I don't know why, but that's just the way the math ends up working most of the time. But there is otherwise nothing fancy. There is really only after midnight one truly difficult mechanic after that for the rest of the fight. So. Oh my god, I had my Discord I had my whole Discord turned down. No wonder people are so quiet today.
I mean, Owen is still pretty quiet for me, even at like normal volumes.
BRB.
But now everyone sounds fairly hearable.
Owen, if you have said anything that I haven't directly responded to you, I apologize.
But yeah, after midnight there's only one big mechanic and then we're done. And really, if we can limp through that mechanic with the healer LB, we can still do it. Because that's how PF does it, by limping through with the healer LB. We'd like to avoid that, but we are also fairly close damage-wise to just skipping it entirely.
That's fucking surreal to me, dude.
Not to me. The math makes sense.
We had a lot of weeks, so...
Yeah.
Can we please skip it because I don't know how to do it.
I mean, that would...
I didn't think we were gonna get that far, to be honest.
This is not a lot in Phase 2, and our Phase 1 got real consistent real fast, so... we have a potential of seeing it if midnight goes well. But... welcome back. We're taking a quick 5-minute break for everybody to also go to the bathroom, which actually I should do as well.
Okay.
So I will return in short notice as well.
If people are wondering, by the way that you're supposed to use potions for 6 minutes there is during intermission when the announcer says the word EGADS.
During intermission, which is the flares, the spreads.
Yes. The line will be EGADS. She's releasing vast amounts of ether, and on the word EGADS, you
should
pop
be
pot.
potting. Gotcha. It's a busy little time with all that movement.
Yeah.
On controller, at least.
Something is
Yep.
going from her pod.
But yeah, that is specifically to avoid her like yeeting you across the arena during pot window.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
All right.
Welcome back.
Yep. I shall throw out the obligatory ready check.
Out.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the league!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's great wings! Ha! Oh,
Back.
wickedly divine!
In front. Supports baiting. Bar. Arrow curse. Bravo Delta. Bravo spread.
And they're done! Is it over already? They're back on their feet! What crazy?
How's this?
Partner, partner, partner. There's too many of you at north.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Off the edge. Whee! Who miscounted? Or I suppose, who forgot the spread spots?
That wasn't spread, that was partners.
That was partner.
Pair spreads. Spots.
I was long 3.
It's fine.
So
That was the...
Long.
10 out.
Long 3 and short 3 should have been up there. But that was also the first time we've had pairs all night. So.
Yeah.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder have returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's great wings! Ha!
Back.
Wickedly defined!
Out front. DPS baiting. R. Wide normal.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
She's gathering ether, but to what end?
Bravo Delta. Delta spread.
Spots.
Who is breathing into their mic?
How's this?
Spread, spread, spread. Right, right, right.
Her skills are as sharp as ever.
I'll erase you.
Okay. This is swap.
Okay.
No! I cannot die here! I have no choice but to surrender to Electro.
Wicked Thunder is discharging vast amounts of ether.
In for heal.
Middle for heals.
I will not fail.
Egad, something is growing from her body.
My body will hold. It must.
She's taken electrode into her body and unleashed a new fellow soul.
Ow. Heal.
They're still in it, but for how long? Oh dear, the challenge
Oh.
has fallen out of the way.
And mustard bomb. Mustard bomb spots.
They're back on their feet. What grit?
Goodbye, Sayo. Your life was precious while it lasted.
Fire.
Front left.
She's using electrodes to convert her body's ether.
Much better. Everyone stacks Hunter.
Pop sprint.
Four.
Metal.
zoom out fucking further? Like, Jesus fuck, I can't see that.
The challenger went down hard.
Ah, yes. Autos. That was 92. What the fuck?
And out.
If you want fence, you could just stare at the floor and then watch where the party goes.
Tried. I thought we'd cup. It didn't work.
Nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
I think it was cup. I don't know. I thought it was something.
Return to the lead.
They chose as poorly as I did.
Well, focus target me, Owain, or Sayo. Because we've all done this before, so.
Let's put
Give
Dave
it
in
to
the
the
middle
press.
of it if you want to do it that way.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make.
Yeah, but everyone doesn't have to see us.
She's great wings. Ha! Oh,
Front.
wickedly divine.
In front. Support's baiting. Close. Wide normal.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
She's gathering ether. But to what end?
Bravo Delta. Delta pairs.
How's this?
Spread, spread, spread.
Electro has many uses. Watch and learn.
Oh, look at that massive cannon.
Right.
Her skills are as sharp as ever.
I'll erase you.
Jates?
Ah, fuck me, stupid.
The challenger went down hard.
We're dead, goodbye!
And they're done. Is it over already?
I took like 7 nines.
Sorry, I straight up tunneled there for some stupid reason.
Anybody need repairs?
Sounds like a no. And is going out.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the league.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's crazy. Ha! Oh,
Back.
wickedly divine.
Out, back. Yes, far. Wide normal.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
She's gathering Eva, but to what end?
Alpha Charlie. Alpha Partners.
How's this?
Spread.
Shit, I did not mean to. Ugh.
It'll be fine, probably.
If you say so.
Takes a long time to get the cannons, so I'll be able to grab one of them. It'll just be spicy before that.
Oh, look at that massive cat.
Right.
Her skills are as sharp as ever.
I'll erase you.
Oh. So that was me. Goodbye.
Oh my! The challenger went down
I
hard.
did a jinx.
Yay! Thanks for making me feel less dumb, buddy. I know you did it on purpose.
Yeah, of course, of course. Anything for you, Jinx. Anything for you.
Yeah. Damn.
I realized it when my color debuff went up to 4. I was like, oh, I'm on the wrong side.
10 out.
I think that's the first.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring.
If one needs wings, one needs simply naked.
She's crazy. Ha! A wicked
Back.
divine.
Out. Back. Support bait. Close. Arrow curse.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
She's gathering Eva, but to what end?
South.
Yep.
Delta spread.
How's this?
Spread, spread, spread.
Take this! Electrope has many uses. Watch and learn.
Oh, look at that.
Right.
Cannon. Her skills are as sharp as ever.
For a reminder, because this has now happened, shake your colors. This is really more for me than anyone else, though. 'Cause I fucked it up.
Stay. Swap.
Debuffs resolve them.
Okay.
I cannot die here. I have no choice but to surrender to Electro.
I mean, you also have the option to surrender, period. Just saying.
Wicked Thunder is discharging valves.
We may all wish for this, but let's not get overzealous. Jesus. Block if you need to.
Something is growing from her body.
Block if you need to.
My body will hold. It's mine.
Very spicy on the DPS, folks. Very spicy. Not Skip Sunrise spicy, but spicy.
She's taken Electro into her body and unleashed a new fellow soul.
Ow.
Hit it.
We're still okay.
Yep. Middle. Mustard bomb, get in your spots. Thanks, change your things.
Water.
Starting on the right, go to the right dot.
She's using Electro to convert her body's ether.
Remember to go to the right.
Oh dear, the challenger's fallen out of the wind.
South and east are dropping first, I think. Oh, north and west, sorry. One. The 3.
Swap sides and into the far side. Out. Good job. Get into your midnight spots. And watch which of your 2 clones is coming down first and which one is which. get an intercardinal or cardinal and spread. Oops, sorry. And then just
I
stack
failed the
together with your
spread.
buddy.
Cardinal sack, cardinal sack.
And there is a wicked special afterwards. Okay.
Would it help if I did it there?
Yeah. I can't do calls in this fight. I don't know why, I just can't. Brain dead. I just won't.
I'm not at the point where I can start seeing it.
Yeah.
So there is, just verifying, there is a slight visual cue on which one's going down first. They actually are. One is lower than the other, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, cool.
I apologize. I had misread at first which ones are coming down first.
I call it on my.
But there is a visual cue.
Yes. Speaking of visual cues, can I request that people not crowd that nub before ion cannon? Just because I'm using that and not her body to tell which way I need to go.
Sorry, what do you need?
When she goes to the front for ion cannon, don't crowd her nubbin on the front of her.
Oh,
The
yes.
little arrow there on the front.
Yeah,
It
don't
points-
crowd that.
It hints which way she's going. You go the opposite way that she points.
Yes, I'm using that and not her actual body for that tell.
If people want, I use the side arrows because Party Finder will frequently cover the front nub. I will use the side arrows on her hitbox. Whichever one disappears is the side opposite. And if one enlarges, like heads towards you, you head towards that side.
I didn't think of you the side ones.
They take a bit more practice than the nubbin, so
That's fantastic.
don't crowd the nubbin.
Yeah.
Just don't crowd the nubbin.
Yeah.
We're ecstatic who can just say don't crowd the nubbin.
Head out. Please and thank you.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
We will have to re-instance, by the way.
Yeah.
We do have time for this, but
Probably last pull of the instance.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
If we somehow magically
Enrage is
cleared,
13,
technically
right?
we have enough. Enrage is 1325. There you go.
Back.
A while. If you can't stay the whole time, that's okay. You've been here a while, and your help has been greatly appreciated. We generally go another about hour,
back.
no, half hour, 50 minutes. Someone do time. I can't do math right now.
Let's see. 45 minutes.
Thank you. That.
I fucking got distracted with trying to keep time.
I got very
Yeah.
distracted on
Narrow
that
curse.
time thing.
That was a lot of chatter mid-pull.
The challenger's fallen out of the ring.
Re-instance time.
Maybe we could just end early tonight.
Sorry, hold on. What was that name?
Maybe we could just end early tonight.
Are people okay with that?
I'm fine with that.
I mean,
I'm fine either way.
1 for a maybe, 2 for yes.
Keep in
What about
mind,
you, Cup?
If we suppose we clear today, it would be a one chest clear. So
This is true.
I mean, it would be a clear though.
yeah, it would be clear.
I don't think we clear today though.
Do you have another like raid day?
no.
Not this week. No.
So let me ask you all this: of the people here, if we decide to end early tonight, is there anybody that wants me and Max to not go in and possibly clear as a group this weekend, or like regroup?
I am gonna put a kibosh on that statement as a whole. If we end early tonight, I'm going to go and get my clear.
Okay.
I held my clear because there was a solid chance we could clear. But raid nights end tonight, so after this, I have no responsibility to hold my clear. If people are against that, you are welcome to speak up, but technically speaking, I fulfilled my responsibilities to the group. I didn't clear. I didn't touch 4 this entire week outside of the group. Like, I held for our 2 chest on the possibility we could get one. So. because we did have a solid possibility of clearing. And well, technically we still have a chance of clearing. It's pretty slim, so. Another week of gear will help us get closer to skipping sunrise, and we are phenomenally close to doing that. A clean run where nothing super terrible happens during phase 1 and phase 2, and she dies as the first cannons are going off. So.
Bonus, also note, I'm pretty sure no one has been potting yet.
Yeah, no one's been potting yet. So we had that one pull where we all crit like geniuses and got her to 44-ish. By the time we transitioned, pots will almost guarantee that every time if there's no dies. And this is a 3-pot fight.
I was off and on potting, but if anyone needs pots, I can craft them for you.
Yeah, I mean, I pot the whole time just because I make my own, but...
Yeah. For the people who make your own pots, obviously, pot to your heart's content, you make your own. But I have not been potting. So. But, no. I think we'll end early tonight then, because when Nim gets tired, she doesn't do mechanics properly, and then we make no progress at all.
I've been tired.
I know, and you've been doing mechanics very well for being tired. Thank you, Nim.
Okay.
But if Nim wants to call it early, I have no issue with that. We've made pretty solid progress this week, so I'm happy with what we've done.
Alright, well, I mean, we can do that.
Alright, have a good one.
You too.
Yep, thank you for helping.
Thanks for helping.
Night, thanks.
I'm going to go grab it, I suppose. Hope, wish me luck on the summoner book.
More BRB. Alright guys, that's going to do it for me for tonight. Thank you all so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Let's see. Should be back on Saturday, starting at about 2 p.m. Pacific. Until then, you guys have a great rest of your... Great rest of your day, whatever time it is for you. Love and appreciate you all. Stay awesome. And until next time, peace.